Hello everyone, this is the daily angel card reading for Friday, December 21st, 2018. And most schools are starting their winter break now, so have fun with that. Lots of, I don't know, depending on where you are in the world, snowman building going on. So, alright, I want to see where today's reading is going to go. This is collective, so if something resonates, that is awesome. Let me know in the comments, reach out in personal message. You can also book your own private reading. And I'm also on all social platforms. So if something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away. Hey, Danny. You can ask for clarification or you can book your own personal reading. So everything is welcome and acceptable. And let's see where this goes. It took forever to get on today. Hi, Debbie. So it took forever to get on today. Like, I've been trying to get on for the last 40 minutes. I don't know if anyone else is having technology problems, or I'm just kind of special on that one. Hi, Chelsea. Guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and also in the daily reads, if you hang out towards the end, you'll get your own personal reading. What? Is something wrong, Debbie? Okay, so, all right. I initially wanted to open up this reading, but, well, with the Golden Tarot. Danny, you gave these to me, and I kept trying to shuffle them, and half the deck kept falling out. So, hi, Mom. Hey, everyone in Vermont. So I ultimately decided not to use them because no matter what I was going to do, Danny, half the deck kept coming out, and that was so frustrating. But I did get pulled to Healing with the Angels, Rain Virtue. So what came out was Trust. Danny was on the live Zen Rose Garden video earlier, and he had the honor to shock David and Heather. It was hysterical. It's about 13 minutes in. If you guys haven't checked the Zen Rose Garden yet, check it out. Danny was on live today. 13 minutes, he said something, and you can actually see their face. Oh. Yeah, well, you know, a sign is a sign. All right, and then, okay, we had trust, we have forgiveness, soulmate, emerging, and balance. So this is talking about all the work that the collective has been doing as a whole. And there is a lot of separation that has been going on. And this probably started around late summer. Danny, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This was late July. It was either a full moon or eclipse. I can't remember what it was, but all hell broke loose in personal connections, and a lot of separations happened, and it was really a heavy energy. So there's been a lot of work on both parts, and you're going to see a lot of connections start to reemerge. But this is a time of having to explain what happened, why it happened, and how things are different this time around. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. I'm just going to say it. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's friends, sometimes it's even your colleagues. But regardless, there's a lot of connections that are starting to come back into play right now, but there's a lot of trust that needs to be rebuilt. And you have to ultimately decide if this is worth a connection. Oh yeah, the 6 retrogrades, that was a lot of fun. It was like having a spiritual acid bath, if you ask me. All right, so these are really strong connections that these are talking about. Hey, Daniel, you just subscribed. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hang out to the end, I'll give you your own personal projection. So again, share the video if you'd like. Let's see how many people we can get on the live. I love it when I see readers do those late night hangs. I'm debating whether or not I want to start doing that. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't love to, I'm just wondering if it's even something that I could rock. Hi guys, hi Vermont. I just got a message from one of you in Vermont, and welcome. Hang out towards the end and I'll give you your own personal card pull if you want to, but hi. Okay, so this is a time of rebuilding trust, and these are really strong soul-bound connections. It doesn't have to be romantic, I'll just say that. Chelsea, you can rock anything. No, stop. All right, so these connections are re-emerging. I get it, it's uncomfortable. You have that guard, but you have to replace it with a boundary. You can see what's on the other side of this without having all these walls up and making yourself this impenetrable force. I can't talk. But yeah, see what they have to say, see what's different, because you have missed just as much Trust me. It hasn't been one-sided, even though it feels one-sided. In a lot of cases, a lot of people got ghosted, and that is more along the lines of friendships and romantic partnerships that is gearing towards. So let's see where else we are going. All right. I don't know. I did the astrological reads with tarot and oracle last night. So check out your sun, moon, rise, your Venus, any planet and what astrological sign governs it, and see how your story marries together. I have 4 Virgos in my chart, so I am overanalyzing everything, and it is to a fault. I hate it, but it's something that I guess I'm learning to kind of get a little bit more balanced. I don't know, it's funky. But yeah, check out your astrological signs and see what resonates with you. And again, in clarification, feel free to ask. I think I'm mainly going to stick with that tonight, 40 minutes. 40 minutes, half hour. I don't know, between that, we'll say 35. Well, yeah, check it out. I had a lot of fun doing the beginning of December, and that seemed to be a really strong hit. So I wanted to see the mid-month because I saw a lot of people doing that. And my friend Ashley was on a live last night. She has Whispers of Grace. I think that's what it's called. Wait, I'll have to look at it. But anyway, I will put that in the comments. Whispers of Healing Grace or Healing Grace of Whispers. God, I cannot get the names right. Something's going on. I'm losing my head. Bear with me. Yes, Danny, what is Jess's channel's name? I cannot think of it for the life of me in this moment. Hi. All right, we have Cupid, giving and receiving. Ground yourself, entrepreneur. Fresh air, law of attraction. So you've been doing all this self-work through the pain. You've been facing the pain and the progress of it. This is all making your heart stronger. When you break your heart open, you see the depths of your love. And it doesn't have to be romantic. I'll put that out there again. It doesn't have to be romantic love. When you have your heart broken open. Whispers of Healing Grace. Yes, she actually got it solidified as a business name, and I love it. So guys, check her out if you haven't checked her out yet. So, again, when you have your heart broken, you see the depths of your love. Learn what unconditional love is. If you love something that wasn't true, imagine how deeply you can love something that is true and meant for you. And again, it was meant for you at the time. It taught you something very real about yourself. And these are sometimes harsh lessons. Again, if life was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it so much. With all the ups, you would just appreciate the downs, because the upswings are all the more intense. So giving and receiving, the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. So when you are giving, make sure that you are still in the receiving mode, and when you are receiving, you are actually giving. It is that awesome yin-yang balance. Ground yourself. This is talking about how exhausted you are, mind, body, and spirit, from the harsh energies. I think there was a cheer on going on yesterday, but there's been collectively harsh energies for the public. I've been talking to readers, people, I guess clients and friends, family. Everyone is experiencing this really depressive, hard energy, and it just kind of puts you into this ball where it's really difficult to get out. But you obviously you do get out of it. It's just you go into isolation mode, which is a really not, I don't want to say dangerous. It sounds contrived saying dangerous, but it's not going to make it better. In fact, it's going to draw out this harsh energy. So when you are in that mode, you have to actually recognize it for what it is. I don't think that it necessarily has a core. I think it's just the collective last hurrahs of discomfort before we go through this regeneration, which is what we are going through right now. So ground yourself, detach from when you detach from the awareness of your body in the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it is unpleasant to float heavenward, your Attention and work are needed on earth. We are helping you balance the spirit and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Now, that is talking about is, well, yeah, it seems like the grass is going to be greener wherever else you go, but this is not telling you to up and run. This is telling you to simply start changing direction and start to keep your feet on the ground. You can be in tune with the world around you and not lose your head. And it does not take away from your spirituality or your path or from your self-care. The biggest thing right now is all about self-care. And it is not a bad thing to actually take time out for self-care. It is the best thing that you can do for yourself. This is your self-employment. This is where everything starts for you. Oh my God, hey, Daniel, you just made a comment on the Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius. I know a lot of Aquarians. You guys are definitely a unique zodiac. I love it. Virgo is the analytical one, and Scorpio is deeply passionate, and if you mess with them, run. And Pisces is the deeply emotional. There's so many awesome things about the astrological signs. I love it. I love looking. I know how to do astrology charts, but I'm not certified in it. I do know an awesome astrology. Yeah. Sean's a Taurus. You're a Leo. Okay, so Leo is like, would you look at this? Would you see what's going on here? And the Taurus is so grounded and stubborn. It's like, yeah, get over it. I'm not moving. No. But it also depends on what the other points are. So that's fun. That's a fun balance to learn for you guys. You guys are definitely, you guys work at keeping that balance. It's really actually solid. I'm going to say solid. I was a Virgo with my ex-husband was a Taurus, so that was, I don't know, I'll tell you another time. But anyway, get outside your funk, get outside your own head, because it is, again, so easy to be stuck in this mindset. Nothing's ever going to get better. Everything's going to stay crap. It's going to get worse. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? All those things are a huge part of the collective story right now. But again, I can't stress enough that once you get on the other side of this, you'll see exactly how strong of an energy, a beacon of light that you are here. This is all on the other side of this funk that we are going through. And again, the faster you face this, hey, is Matthew here? Hi, Matthew. Is Dune asleep? If not, hi, Dune Buggy. All right, the faster you face these heavy, weighted, and dark, encompassing energies, hi, the faster it'll start to dissipate, and then you can start to breathe again. You've got to take a minute and count your breaths and focus on them. She's zeezing. Good night, Snugglebug. So again, when you face the nightmare, it starts to dissipate. I know that this is almost unbearable, but you have to see it for what it is and know that it's going to pass. Count your breath. Oh yes, Matthew, count my breasts. Okay, yeah, I have 5. All right, you know, I don't have children, I have litters. Thank you. Oh God. Guys, if you are new to the channel, you're gonna have 3 things going on, and I'm actually starting to say this as part of the opening message. All right, you're gonna have the reading, you're gonna have my interactions with the reading, and then you're gonna have what is going on in the comments. We have the leprechaun countess, and we have the leprechaun septuplets, and about half of them are here right now. So you're gonna see something else completely going on. They're in their own world, they're here, and it's great. Oh God. I was gonna say 3, but I didn't want to go for a total recall, so yeah. Okay, I'm the total recall chick. Good call, Danny. Oh God. All right, let's see. Magical mermaids and dolphins. I can dye myself blue. That'd be fun. You know, it could be like this weird mix of Avatar and Total Recall. I love it, Danny. Yeah, let's do that. I'm sure I can find some food coloring around. Wait, she wasn't? Oh, she wasn't blue. Okay, maybe he is just thinking about Avatar. I used to get so stumped on the name of the planet. Like I wanted to say it was something big and really difficult to say, but no, it was Pandora. I am not Let's Blue eyeshadow and shadow. I don't like wearing a lot of makeup. I used to spend like an hour putting my face on. That's what they called it. You put your face on. And I used to spend like an hour doing that in the morning, and now if I can't put on mascara and a little bit of cover up on in like 10 seconds, I get frustrated. I'm just done with it all. I don't care. Whatever you want is good for you. Trust me. Moot point, it doesn't mean much to me. Set your sights higher. Worthiness, a new dawn, and friendship. So start from square one. Start to get to know yourself, start to get to know the counterpart. This whole reading, I feel, is encompassing connections that are coming back into play as we approach the New Year's. All these separations that had happened, you are starting to see people make contact, and it doesn't have to be this big dramatic involved in a yeah, hold on. I think I can do this with my eyebrow. Like I can swipe my finger over it and look, it's still there. I love that some women can actually pull the painted eyebrow. I can't do it. I look absolutely ridiculous, but there are some women who look gorgeous with it. You know, whatever makes you feel good. All right, you're starting off at square one and really getting to know who you are. This is like fresh skin hitting the air. Yeah, the whole eyebrow thing, I don't know. Okay, so again, don't just ask for them to show up. You don't have to ask them to do anything. You don't have to ask for your validation as a person. You don't have to ask for purpose. You have all those things, and you are starting to see it for the huge piece that it is. This is you seeing where you are right now, seeing how far you come. You have beautiful eyebrows, Matthew. And set your sights higher for who you are and where you want to go. You don't have to minimalize anything. You don't have to marginalize anything. Everything that you've been through has been this really huge feat for you in these chapters of your life. And you don't have to downplay. I get that, you know, some people are going through wars right now, but you are still here and experiencing your own personal hell, and you are moving through it. And a lot of these are old wounds that have been recycled throughout old connections that did not start with you, that you are finishing off. It is you breaking cycles that others were not able to break. I have not seen that. I have to see that. Okay. Yes, Matthew, your eyebrows are kung fu fighting. All right. Anyone else feeling kind of like scattered? Mentally scattered? I mean, it's like I'm doing this reading and I'm doing it as I normally would, but I'm kind of paying a little bit more attention to the comments, which, you know, I love interacting with you guys, but I don't want to completely take away from the reading. So, focus. I'm still going to read these afterwards. Again, this is the second or third time Law of Attraction has come out. What are you doing? I mean, what are we doing as a public or as a collective? I mean, is everyone working on vision boards? Is everyone working on trusting that emotional sensitivity? What the hell are we doing? Okay. All right, everyone. We have Law of Attraction, I think for the third time. Work on those vision boards. If you don't want to have a physical one, do Pinterest. It is a digital one, and I love it. You're feeling splattered. Mediumship, emotional sensitivity, listen to your feelings, throat chakra, speak your truth. Yes, if someone is bothering you or something is getting on your nerves, something is not connecting like a red flag, speak it. It's not going to get better if you just ignore it and trust that it's going to go away. No, trust your spidey senses. Your intuition is telling you that something is off. Follow it to where it is going. And you want to, if you, again, I can't stress this enough, if you address something, not only will it strengthen your trust with yourself and the connection, it will reinforce everything that you have already witnessed in the past. You'll start to see patterns. And those patterns are either going to make or break these connections. And this is even speaking to reconnections that are coming in. If someone is re-entering your life and they're still trying to do the same old tricks, this is going to be a time where you can actually pull away, if not for a while, completely. And it won't be this heavy weight on your heart. It's just scary initially. So speak your truth. If something's not sitting well with you, don't be passive aggressive with it. And actually, David and Heather, the CEOs of Zen Rose Garden, were on their live earlier, and they were talking about toxic connections and how to address it immediately, not in a passive aggressive way. All right, I'm still reading the comments. So listen to what your emotions are telling you. You are not overly emotional, and it is not a weakness to be so sensitive. That is a huge strength, and it's an even bigger strength to trust it for the strong tool that it is and kind of navigate your life with it. It's not acting at a fear-based level. It is simply you truly mirroring the world around you. What is outside, what is inside will reflect outwardly. And if it doesn't, investigate why and start to redirect to where it will. So this is what came out, you guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's probably a good thing. All right. Ooh. The why. Why did you have to... This actually, I think I even pulled this card for you, Chelsea, in one of the lives. Danny, how are you becoming a pimp for so many things? You're a pimp for tarot reading on YouTube. You're a pimp for laundry. Is there anything that you aren't a pimp for? I would love to know. Guys, Danny is not actually a pimp. All right, let me just put that out there. But he's like governing all these funky little things, and I love it. Yes, YouTube Tarot Pimp. That's what his new channel's going to be called, and, you know... Flexible. Keep going, guys. I'm enjoying this. I think I got these very same cards yesterday. There's one more. Yes. Jeez. Alrighty. This is reinforcing what I read yesterday. Why? Treasure Island. Peace, which you are not feeling any peace right now. A lot of people are feeling numb, and it's not peace. Flexible. Serendipity in reverse. Why did something that seems so true fall apart? And again, that doesn't have to be in romantic connections. Yeah, right? TikTok. New life. Okay. This is talking about how all these synchronistic events seem to be completely solid in the past, and they were solid. You thought they would go the distance, they didn't go the distance. And there was always that little inner voice when you were trying to confirm it and solidify it for the long run, that little internal voice that said, don't hang on to. Learning to be flexible connections that felt family, even colleagues. Something that seemed so solid and safe fell apart. And now you're seeing these connections. A lot of them are coming back into play. And what is the purpose of this? If it stuck before, you wouldn't have such conviction for where you are now. This is, again, tying off of loose ends, testing the waters, and seeing where this new life is going to take you. Everything is coming to a close. Hi, Ashley. Guys, that is Ashley, the XOXO Goddess, one of the awesome readers on YouTube, and is actually a friend of mine who was introduced, well, Danny introduced us. So again, that's what I'm saying. He is the connector. He is the tarot pimp. Yeah, Ashley, Danny has developed a new name because he is this master connector and master networker. He is the YouTube tarot pimp. Enjoy that. All right, so everything that you want is on the other side of this. Step into the chaos. You've got to get through this storm. It is clearing the pathway, and it is only solidifying your convictions and your path even more. You're going to actually witness the serendipitous events, and it is going to have absolutely no doubt in hand. And Danny, I can't right now. It is coming, it is fading into the New Year's and coming after the New Year's, but you're going to start to see the fade into it right now, where people are starting to reconnect, starting to do the whole, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's things been? Are you okay? Can we talk? Yeah. So you can ask why things fell apart, but it was only a test of your own personal conviction. And again, you had to actually be of sound mind, body, and spirit, and firm in yourself, confident in yourself, learn what it is to stand on your own. And that is such a strong point for you. Oh my God, is the man of articulation. He knows his words. I love that about him. One of the few things, obviously. All right, so learning to be flexible. Where do your boundaries lie, and do you respect them? So trust the process in this, and be open to listening to the other side of the story. Make sure that it is more of a documentary rather than a story, and you know what I mean when that time comes about. Again, if they are not growing in their own progress of who they are and who they need to, or who you need them to be in your life, you have to allow that separation to take place again, if not for a little while, for good. You are not wasting any more time. You are not wasting any more of your efforts, and you are not, so I'm not calling you naive, but you are not in that mindset anymore to just kind of accept whatever comes your way. You deserve better, and you know better. You can't unlearn something and unknow something. All right, guys, let's look at love and where love wants to take us. Do I love this deck? Am I doing love right now? Nope. We're gonna pull from one more. It's a thing. We'll see what comes out here, and then I'm gonna do love. I wanted to do the love cards right now, but something in this deck is wanting to come out, so we're gonna see what's up. And then again, if you are new to the channel, say hi, what's up? Let me know where you are in the world, and after this, I'll give you your own personal projection. Make sure you check out the astrological reads that I did live last night. They are miniature ones, so it's not going to take forever. They are less than 10 minutes. I think there's like one that is just over 10 minutes, so don't lose your head over that. I want to keep them short and sweet, but I know that as time progresses, like this channel has, that it's just going to become more extensive in time and detail. All right, wow. You don't have to do these leaps. You don't have to jump into the dark. Small steps will do just fine. You're getting divine guidance for this. And you even refusing to make a movement, that's fine and dandy. You're going to be kicked in the next phase of your life. Yeah, Taurus was the big one, eh? All right, so whether or not you think you're ready, you're ready. And if you keep trying to hold back, you're still going to be you're still going to have a choice made, and it is going to drop kick you down one path. There is no wrong path. It's only which lesson am I going to learn faster? Which one am I going to have to relearn to solidify that I'm not going down that road again? Everything that you do is a reflection of you, and if it is out of balance, you're going to see that imbalance, and it is going to reflect not only in the outer world, but you're going to feel it in your heart. So if you need help in this, ask for help. That is what spirit guides are there for. That's what synchronicities are there for. That is what people who are like vibration are there for. We are all here to help each other and build up that vibration. You are not left to your own devices. No man is an island. No man or woman. Please don't get hooked on that one. All right, so be completely clear. You're coming out of the gray area. You know what you want. You know what's causing your expansion and what causes your confinement. If there is something that you are choosing to do that is a confinement, that is you making your own hell and prison. Break out of it. Open the door. It's not even locked. Step out of it. So I hope that made sense. You're getting all the guidance, but if you need a louder message, then say so. It is there. It is there for you to pick up on. Small steps in any direction. Don't give your power away for something else to make your decision. It is time for you to actually make decision. So I hope that that made sense. Okay, now love. Damn it, I almost went to the wisdom of the oracle again. Again, I can't be the only one. I mean, I'm doing this reading and I'm in tune with it and everything, but all the little details of like which decks I'm gonna go for, or the ones that fly out, the fact that half the deck in the Golden Tarot kept flying out, it's kind of scattery as far as the little details are. It's not affecting the reading or the messages coming through in it. It's just creating a little bit of chaos around me. And I know I'm not the only one. You can't tell me any different. All right, so this is talking to single and looking, reconciliation, and already established relationships. So, all right, we have I love the Golden Tarot. It's just, it's not hitting on the it's not hitting in that vibe tonight for messages. Worth waiting for, separation, healing family issues, trust, and to blave, which means to bluff. I mean, true love. Sorry, was that from The Princess Bride? Great movie. I had a huge crush on the main character in that movie. That and also the guy from The Labyrinth. Every little girl had a crush on David Bowie there. Yes, family issues. Every cycle that is happening now is a cycle that someone before you or someone around you didn't end, and it's up to you or the person who's going through that cycle to actually finish it. Again, this is not something where a person needs to be rescued. That is ridiculous. There's no one that needs to be rescued. You don't need to be rescued. No one else needs to be rescued. You can get help. That's not rescuing. That is making you realize your own tools and build up on yourself. This isn't a project. This is making you stronger, you solid in your path. So divine timing is at hand. All these separations that happened in the past, there was a lot of healing family issues that it was either their immediate family or it was through the generations. Cycles, ideas, archetypes, all that. Those were things that were elaborate. Breakups that they were going through or separations in family they were going through, but they had to be in an okay space. They were too scattered. They were too stretched then. They were under a lot of pressure. And yes, them coming back to the table is going to involve rebuilding the trust. I'm not even thinking that this is talking to single and looking. I think that the single and looking is part of the reconciliation, you guys, and that's fine and dandy. It's just, that's where it is right now. This has a really deep love connection. It wasn't stepping away because you weren't unlovable or because they weren't unlovable. It was just too much pressure and too much going on to where the relationship could not be addressed at the moment. That's fine. Sometimes it happens. Again, second chances, third chances, fourth chances, however many chances. On again, off again relationships. Let's just put it like that. Glass babies. I love it. Yes, that's a thing. I think that's a more Hallmark store. Oh God, you guys. All right. Guys, you're getting 3 shows. You're getting this, me interacting with the comments, and then what's actually going on in the comments. Okay, so separations are coming to a close. This is divine timing at play. These are relationships that are truly mirroring each other, even if you haven't heard from each other, even if you don't even know what's going on the other side of this. Trust me, there's a lot of mirroring going on right now. And once there is a balance, once you realize that you are whole in yourself and that you don't need the counterpart, guess what shows up? When you least expect it, when you're looking the other way, something shows up. So if this is talking about already established relationships, then you guys have to work on healing the old archetypes, healing what conditions were placed on the family as it was being entered, or even if the family has to fall apart and you guys have to go your separate ways, that is something that you guys need to talk right now. It doesn't mean that there isn't any love. It doesn't mean that there is anything wrong with you guys. It's just there is so much going on right now. You guys need to work on the unit yourselves and build each other up. So I hope that that made sense. Yep. Okay. So again, this is all timing. If you guys need to put in that separation to work on yourselves, that's absolutely fine. I'm not telling anyone to drop the relationship and run. I'm just saying allow that space for work in the partnership. So I'm calling the reading at a whopping 35 minutes and 40 seconds. First come, first serve. If you are new to the channel, put your name in the comments, or put me in the comments. Not me, my name, Erin. But first come, first serve. Let me know if anyone... See, Danny, he wants a card. He put his name in first. He's gonna get one. That's what I mean. And that's what I mean by the whole scattered thing, like, can't really talk. Danny, yes, you. It's all about you. Oh God. Hey, you know that song by Prince, Seven? Did you know that he actually was really into... Danny gets the last card. All right, that song 7 by Prince, that was talking about twin flame relationships. He believed in twin flames and he made a song about it. He and I think his wife, it started with an M, but they were together until 2001. They even went in separation. I personally like the idea of taking away titles, but you know a soulbond relationship when you have one. So that's what that song is about, and that's what a lot of the partnerships and a lot of the reconciliations are talking about. The pipe of flame to blave. Danny, you have a lot of cards that came out. You have make a decision, explore your options. So see what's in front of you, see where you are. Yes, I can't pronounce it, Métis? I don't know. But explore your options, see what feels right for you. Don't just settle. Again, Danny, you can't settle. Don't go for anything less than what is perfect for you, because that is not for the other part's growth on this, or the counterpart's growth, or the career growth. You have to do what makes your heart sing. So simplify your life, get rid of all the excess, work on detoxing. And this is also healing mother issues in your world. So you are being guided to reach out to spiritual people, whether or not it's Zen Rose Garden or whether it is some people in your area. But I know that you do have a lot of connections over there. And also there's a lot of connections over here, but you are being told to reach out to people who would be an asset to you in building your own tools. And this is going to be helpful in you healing mother issues, maternal issues, and helping you make a more solidified decision. Danny, you're a rock star on all accounts. So I hope that that made sense, Danny. If not, you can ask for clarification. Who else would like a personal projection? All right. If we're going to call the reading, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Friday reads. Or not Friday, the weekend reads. I'm glad that that made sense. Ash, do you have a specific deck? All right, Matthew, after Ashley, I will get you. Maybe Lovin. All right, Ash, then you. Absolutely. Ash, for you, I'm getting, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to be pulling this one for you. It's going to be the Romance Angels. I want that one for some reason. I want all these. You have 5 cards. And half the deck is falling. I hate it when the deck falls. Well, who would like that? Okay. Aw. Aw. Yes, I am the Oprah Winfrey of personal projections. Thank you. Okay, so you have retreat, unrequited love, let your friends help you, make the effort, forgiving and learning, and letting go of control issues. So you have been in separation mode. You have pulled back your energies because you felt like nothing was measuring up to what you deserve, which is absolutely true and right. But now you're getting the guidance to open yourself up more. This is going to not keep them at a distance. Don't keep them at a distance to just see what they're going to do. That is not a boundary. That is a wall for you. So this is going to involve a lot of forgiving and learning and open communication. And this is going to, this is actually going to be healing abandonment issues that the counterpart for you has. So let me know how that resonates with you. But yeah, there's going to be reconnection and forgiving learning to build trust, and breaking down walls. It happens so subtly with you that you don't even know that it's happening, but there has been a wall put in place. All right, Matthew, do you have a certain deck you would like me to use, or do you want me to just pick one? And yes, I can read for loved ones and myself because uncertain deck. I'm not using that deck. Half the cards kept coming out. Hi, vey. Matthew, for you, I'm actually going to use, I have 2 decks for you. Daily Guidance from the Angels and, let's see. No, Chelsea, you're next. Chelsea, I'm like so hurt, confused, and alone. How dare you? Oh, you didn't ask for one? Fine, I don't want to give you one. I confused your Oprah rant for asking for one. My apple cheese. All right, and let's see. All right. Yep, okay. You have blockages that you have to work through right now, Matthew. You are at a choice. Which way do you want to go with life? It's difficult, and you're finding it difficult to do the bare minimum. You're trying to find the passion in life, but this is talking about how all you want to do is rest. You need to see things through innocent eyes again. This is an issue that actually stems from birth family. So I don't feel like it is necessarily parental. I feel like it is more of, well, people who are on the same bracket of you, like sibling. But there is a lot of healing the family issues that are coming into play right now. And you've been getting signs on which person this is for a while. You've been getting their energy. You've been getting that attachment feeling from them. And this is going to be a huge communication time for you, but it is divinely guided. I don't know how you feel about that, but know that it is not malicious intent. This is like almost taking care of a child for you in communication. I hope that that made sense, but you are coming out of this sleep time, and it's time for you to start making movements towards this fork in the road of which way do you want to go, which road do you want to take, and also allow yourself to be in the receiving mode. So I hope that that made sense, Matthew, and if you need clarification, reach out, okay? Would anyone else like a personal projection? Oh, I thought you left. Nap time is over. Thank you, Danny boy. All right, merchandise. For you, I'm getting Angel Therapy. I'll take those, and there's one more in here for you. I just know it. Ah. Yeah, I'm not in a particular rush to rush through the reading tonight, guys, so this might be a little extended. I don't know. Just not feeling the rush. Scattered, not rushed. All right, you are a powerful light worker. Visualize success, manifestation, power, goddess, and solar plexus. All right, so you are completely taking charge in your life. You are stepping away from family, friends, and loved ones, and you are standing on your own. You are learning what it is to be completely independent of outside input, thoughts, directions, and pressures. You are making what you want happen. You don't give a crap if it has the potential to fail. You are seeing it as an opportunity, as a huge success. And actually, this is so cathartic, and the work comes in so cathartically, and it's like such a flow for you that it actually it is part of your healing purpose and power, because how you connect to what you do and how you connect to the new path in spiritual work that you are embarking on, it draws in a crowd, and it actually causes people to have like an emotional undoing. So I hope that that made sense. But I hope that that made sense. But you are setting out for success on all platforms, not just career, but family, uh, general life, like living, like where you want to live. I feel like you want to actually move somewhere. And also, I feel like you're getting used to the idea of being comfortable with wanting things. It's not like you've ever had to struggle, but there was such a negative connotation of acquiring and wanting to look a certain way, wanting to act a certain way, wanting to have certain things. And you are allowing yourself to actually want and to obtain material things that normally in the past you would have just kind of overlooked because you didn't want the stigma behind it. This is, again, you owning your power, owning your individuality, and saying F the rest. You are owning your feminine power. I love it. So know that, again, and this is completely protected for you. I hope that that made sense. Would anyone else like a personal projection? All right. Well, if we're going to have the reading go quiet, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the weekend read. And if you guys want to reach out personal message, absolutely fine. I love it, Chelsea. All right, if you're watching this on the replay, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. This is a constantly expanding channel, and I will see you all soon. So until tomorrow or next time, actually every single moment of your life, stay safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.